All right, sorry about that. We got cut off. My app is being a little glitchy today. But so I plugged in a point, and now I'm going to solve for b. I will probably have to use a calculator for that. Okay, so simplifying a little bit, -1 divided by 500. Oops. All right, and then times 175,000. Okay, so simplifying, I got 179.95 equals -350 plus b. So I'd add 350 to the other side. Let's see, what do I get? 529.95. Okay, so then putting that all together, my demand function is -1 over 500, and then x plus $529.95. Part B says, interpret the y-intercept for the equation you found in part A. So to find a y-intercept, I would plug in 0. And actually, I don't actually even need to write that down. If I plug in 0, I would get a 0 here and just 529.95. So when we say x equals 0, I was told that x represents the number of units produced. So produced and sold. So the output is $529.95. So if they price it at $529.95, it will not go well. No one will buy it. So it seems like kind of stupid information, but in a way this is really helpful because it gives the seller some information, like $529.95 is too much. So it needs to be less than that, but more than 0. So it gives them a place to start. So there is a value in this kind of problem. And I do hope that you'll practice this kind of problem because, yeah, it might show up again on midterm 2 or on the final. Let's see. Number 12. Draw a curve that satisfies the following conditions. So hopefully you saw on the discussion board, but I'm actually not going to grade this one. There's a mistake right here. This actually should say that the derivative is positive for x between 0 and 5 and x greater than 8. So it's a lot easier to do when that part is correct, but I still, I'd like to do this problem with you. But keep in mind, this is not a problem you would see on a test. It's a nightmare to grade, and it's also kind of hard to do. So it's good because I think it ties in a lot of things and it can, help you with, an understanding. But don't worry about seeing this exact problem on a test. So starting at the top, the limit as x goes to -infinity of f of x is 4. So as we go to the left, this should have a height of 4. So let's do the next one. F of 0 does not exist. Okay, so I'm going to put like open circles here to remind me when I plug in 0, there should not be a y value that goes with it. And then, I'll erase that later and make it a little bit better. I'm also given that f prime of 5 does not exist. So when I plug in x equals 5, there's some value here. I'll just put it here. And I know that the derivative does not